2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Players' Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hey guys, I can't wait to watch these two go at it again. It was an incredible battle first time round, and I think there'll be a few shots fired out here.
All right, Rich, your thoughts?
Yeah, both players very dynamic. JT got the better of him last time, but listen, this player is a different opponent this time around. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
No question, a wonderful drive of the golf ball, brilliant with his irons, super short game, and as you noted, that fire in his belly continues to burn brightly. It'll be interesting to keep an eye on this rivalry throughout the event. The first of our birdie opportunities comes second, par 5.
Driver not necessarily required here because you have to shape your tee shot from right to left, and if you're a right-handed golfer, that's not the easiest thing to do. So lefties have a better opportunity, I think, of finding this fairway than most with driver. From there, a second shot over a long bunker to a green that's very narrow, dotted by pot bunkers. Truly is one of the coolest par 5s on this layout.
Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
Let's return to live play now. Oh, this is exciting. A putt for an eagle. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. Let's take a look at the par 3 third. Straight away mid-iron to short iron shot.
Such a cool little par 3. Love this green. There's a low section in the front and a high section in the back, and anytime they put the pin all the way in the back section of this green, well, I tell you what, good luck on you. If you miss this green long and or left, that bunker sits some 5 feet below the surface of the green.
Now that's a mistake. How do you leave that short?
Well, I think they fell in love with the line, forgot about the pace.
Currently 1 under for the event.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
Oh, seems to have got a big piece of that one. Striped. Time for the second shot here at the 4. Nice shot that. That should find the surface. Well, that'll be one of the shots of the day, that's for sure. Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
He's currently in 5th place.
And that's the line in the sand. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Let's get back to it, shall we? An opportunity here to move into a tie for first. He's currently in a share of top spot.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
That's tidy. And they're playing from about 140 yards out. He's currently tied for the lead. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat.
Justin Thomas, he looks like he's having an absolute blast out there today. That was a fantastic shot into this green.
Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
Oh, this is sitting pretty. I might have to check to see if they teed this up. It's so nice.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. And after that hole, he's now alone at the top of the leaderboard. The tee shot at the par 4-6 has changed a lot now that that tree's been taken out of the way, Rich. But what do you think of this short par 4?
I missed the tree. I thought that was a really cool feature of this hole. You had to flight it underneath the tree back in the day to find the fairway. The bunker down the left-hand side has been expanded quite a bit as the lake on the left-hand side has been added as well. The front part of this green is protected by tall palm trees that will certainly make you think on your second shots. This is a wonderful little par 4.
Getting ready to play their third. Currently in the lead by a shot. Well, that's very crafty, isn't it?
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. As we go from a wonderful little par 4, we go to a challenging, longer par 4, the 7.
And as you can see, there's a long fairway bunker down the left-hand side that makes you believe there's more room left than you actually have. It's just not there. Players should be looking a little bit further right. If you find the fairway, your second shot should be straightforward. In fact, Luke, I made a 2 here one time, so that shows you how simple this hole can be.
A wonderful shot here at the 7th and sets up another birdie chance. This would be a great up and down. And this effort by Justin Thomas.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Chance to change his fortunes on the green. This would be a good one to make. Just didn't drop. Par putt coming up here. That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in. Currently at -3 for the round. The 8th hole, a long par 3 stretching 240 yards at its maximum. It's no sleeper, that's for sure.
I don't find anything sleepy about this hole. The front of this green is so narrow. There's no place to land it, especially when they put the flagstick there. This hole will grab your attention, as it should, because it's a long iron to a sliver of an opening. Even when they put the pin on the right-hand side, you won't.
And there it goes from the sand. And back to the course with the live action. And this is an extremely long putt. You might even have to hinge on this one.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Well, that's a bit disappointing. Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones, right on 8 feet. Oh, that's a clutch par. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. The final hole on the opening 9 at TPC Sawgrass Stadium course, Rich, is a clever 3-shotter.
Par 5, 583 yards from the back. Most players will play this as a 3-shotter. Just find the fairway out to the left, second shot out to the right, sets up a very simple third shot to a very narrow green. Miss it right or left, good luck getting it up and down.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Only 1 shot off the pace. Oh, that was pure. 8 feet to the cup. Okay, steady now. Putting for a par here. So, Rich, give us a halftime report.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
That drive, heading straight towards the cut stuff. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up from about 130 yards out.
Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Missing it short there, they will definitely be upset.
Well, that should save them. That one from the sand. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. There's some birdie holes out on this course, and the 11th is certainly one of those, but there are some troublesome spots if you get out of play.
There definitely is trouble, but the thing I love about this hole the most, Luke, is that there's so many different ways to play it. Most players will take driver off the tee, but from there, now it's anybody's ball game. You don't have to go for the green on the second shot. You can lay it up over the left. You can lay it up over to the right. You can lay it up long left. There's so many different ways of attacking this hole. Each individual is going to do it differently. I love the second shot on this hole.
Right at it from out of the bunker. You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And that will take him to 4 under. A chance now from the bunker for an up and down. Oh, stop it. What a way to make your par.
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
Well, the tee shot is all that matters on the short par 4 12th. Most players can reach the green. It's just the decision whether the player goes for it or not.
They can, but they better be aware that there's a lot of danger up there. Water left obviously is no good, but even bailing out to the right in those dunes, in the mounds, the little pot bunkers on top of those mounds, well, forget about it. That's not a good space either, especially since the green does run pretty hard from right to left. If you want to take this hole on with driver and expecting to make 3, well, you need to realize that a 5 and a 6 could be easily made as well.
Looked like they hinged in that stroke. Oh, just missed. Just a short putt remaining here. Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Well, as you start to head for home here at TPC Sawgrass, you're blessed with this wonderful par 3 13th.
And this is a really cool par 3. You've got 3 distinct areas on the green, front right, all the way on the left-hand side, and the back right. Wherever they put the pin is going to dictate what shot shape you want to have into that green. I think it's a really cool design because it requires you to think about how you want the golf ball to land on the green and the way you want it to bounce. I think Pete Dye did a great job in designing this green.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup. Little birdie look in here.
That putt seemed to lack the speed it needed.
That will drive you bats.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. There's a few birdie opportunities out of the gate here on the second 9 at TPC Sawgrass, but it really starts to toughen up down the stretch, starting here with a difficult par 4 14.
Difficult tee shot on this playing some 481 yards from the tip. You find the fairway and you've got a decent chance of finding the green with your second shot, but if you're out of position anywhere on this hole, your number will go up exponentially.
That's incredible. That was brilliant. Didn't even think you'd get on the green from there. Good look at a birdie here. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard.
I tell you what, inching closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, things are definitely heating up.
Nicely done. From around 170 yards here, 1 stroke off the lead. Great looking shot this. Oh, almost went in. Outstanding shot. High quality.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
The game can be frustrating, can't it? And the putt drops, now at 4 under, heading down the stretch.
And they're going to have to really focus in here to try and chase down that leader.
Come on, that finish line's in sight. Let's power towards it. That's a high caliber shot. Time for the second shot at the 16th. Oh dear. Can he get out of here?
This reminds me of my breakfast. Nice fried egg.
That's on the green, but still a fair way from the hole. I like their courage to be able to get that to go down and save the hole.
And that'll put a little pep in your step, up and down from the bunker, in for the birdie. Good job.
All right, Rich, you've stood there, you've hit the shot. Take us through the par 3 17th.
When you play here in a practice round, it looks like you could just throw it on there. But when you're in a tournament round, it doesn't even look like it exists. The hole changes so much when the tournament starts. That's what I love about it. You just add 35,000 people who are having some fun and ready to heckle you if you knock it in the water. Good luck. Enjoy.
He's currently tied for first. Let's head to the finishing hole. This wonderful par 4 18th. Wonderful only if you're a spectator.
It's wonderful if you're not playing it for a lot of cash. It's just one of the most difficult, visually intimidating holes I think you'll ever face in your life. Somehow try and hit it down the right-hand side of the fairway, keep it out of the rough, and from there hit it out to the right-hand side of the green, somehow also keeping it out of the rough or that pot bunker short right. Listen, you'd be happy to make 5 here, that's for sure. 4s are magnificent. 3s are unicorns. They really don't happen that much. It is such a difficult, demanding finishing hole, probably one of the toughest in championship golf.
Oh my, that would have won the event.
Yeah, that's a huge disappointment for that.
And just like that, we're going to a playoff. Here we go, Rich. It's time for a playoff, and we'll be using the aggregate format for this one.
Luke, in playoffs, anything can happen, my friend. Let's sit back and watch.
Well, here we go, guys. The lowest score over this next series of holes wins the event. But if it's still tied, we go to sudden death. There's no room for error, though, Rich. Let's see who comes out on top.
Get your pedal to the metal and stay on it until you cross that finish line.
That's a good-looking shot there. Second shot here on the 16th. A big, bold play, and it almost paid off. Close to the surface. Let's see if they can get it up and down.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke.
And this putt to take the lead in the playoff.
Surely it's going to.
Opportunity to make their par. Leading after one, Rich. We're on to the next hole.
Well, that's a nice position to be in with this aggregate playoff.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. You love watching people play the game when it's like this. It looks so easy.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Let's take another stroll up the last, shall we? And now this player tees off their final hole of the event with the lead. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say.
Needs a little ground help to the left.
Oh, what a shot by our leader.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
And he can win the event here if he can hold this putt. And that'll do it, Rich. Players champion. That's one of the elite wins in their career.
Winning the Players' Championship, Luke, is easily as good as winning any major because the field quality is so amazing. This is going to speak volumes for this player and the career going forward. This is a heck of a win. I can't wait to see what they produce next.
Well, you love to see it, Rich. A hard-fought playoff battle, but the victory is theirs.
All the hard work and composure totally pays off the thrilling playoff victory, Luke.
Well, thank you, sports fans. Hope you enjoyed all the coverage of our playoff finale. And from myself and all the dedicated people at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Catch you next time.